Hey guys, Adam here with an overview of today's RIM and AT&T media event. This was definitely a major event for BlackBerry fans. RIM and AT&T joined up to announce their latest smartphone, dubbed the BlackBerry Torch. This is a portrait slider phone that you've probably seen in the past. It was referred to as the BlackBerry 9800, if you've heard of that before. And they also announced the long-awaited BlackBerry OS 6, which is simply called BlackBerry 6. So in this video, I'm going to be giving an overview on both of those new things. So to begin, BlackBerry 6 is definitely a major step up from BlackBerry 5. There's a completely new user interface to the OS, which is very nice and I'm definitely liking it. So one of the main new features to BlackBerry 6 is universal search. This is very similar to on other operating systems. You can click a little search button, or in the case of iOS 4, you can scroll to the left and you'll have a little search menu where you can search for different emails, applications, etc. throughout the operating system. There's also a completely new media interface which looks pretty similar to CoverFlow. You can browse through different albums, select different songs from the albums, and play them straight on the device. There's also something RIM is calling social feeds. This is really neat in my opinion. Basically, you can combine your different Facebook accounts, Twitter accounts, BBM, and you can post status messages to all of them at once. It's really neat, and you can view all the different statuses from those as well in one unified feed. Also, since this is called social feeds, you can of course access RSS feeds inside this as well. Now, another major new feature to BlackBerry 6 is of course the new web browser. It's been completely redone and is actually going to be really impressive. This web browser is actually now the second fastest mobile web browser in the world. It's slower than the Android 2.2 web browser, but it's faster than the Android 2.1 browser and the iOS 4 web browser. This web browser has complete HTML5 support, and it also has complete multi-touch support. Now, there's a bunch of other new features as well in BlackBerry 6, but the most impressive out of them all, I have to say, is that there's now Wi-Fi media sync. As long as you're connected to the same Wi-Fi network as your computer, you can access the different music from the computer's libraries, such as your iTunes library, and you can go ahead and download the different songs straight from your device through Wi-Fi. You can create playlists, edit playlists, etc. So that's BlackBerry 6. For more information on BlackBerry 6, click the link in the description. Now, moving along, there's also the new BlackBerry Torch. This is RIM's latest smartphone. It's a QWERTY keyboard portrait slide-out phone. So this phone features a 3.2-inch capacitive touchscreen with a disappointing screen resolution of 480 by 360. There's a 5-megapixel camera with flash, autofocus, and face detection, 4 gigabytes of onboard memory, and an included 4 gigabyte micro SD card, 512 megabytes of RAM and ROM, and more. This phone is available on August 12th on AT&T for the price of $199. So seems like a pretty impressive phone in my opinion. If I was looking for a BlackBerry, I'd definitely get that. It combines a touchscreen with a QWERTY slide-out keyboard, and there's also the BlackBerry optical trackpad, which you can choose to use instead of the touchscreen or vice versa. Thanks a lot for watching.